We now will call it Mike Check, aka Chop Talk for the Braves.
Yeah.
We are going to talk about the Braves until October. Really?
Yeah. Now there will be a baseball segment. We will continue the baseball segment here until the end of the season with the Braves winning the World Series. So yes, this will be the new Chop Talk / Mic Check for all the miscellaneous and good things that we love. But y'all know that.
We're gonna start out. We're gonna start out with the same old, same old.
More the
More
same.
injuries to the more injuries to the pitching staff. Spencer Strider is going to start the season on IL with an oblique strain. I don't even know how you strain your oblique in spring practice. This is a new leaf for the Braves with a new toilet with the same shit almost. We have a new manager. We have a new coaching staff. We now have the same injuries to the pitching staff.
I forgot about that. I forgot we have a new manager.
It don't happen
No,
often.
no. You just get so used to Bobby Cox, then Snicker, and now it's like, oh no, we got somebody else.
We're the Steelers of baseball. We only have like 3 managers in the last 40 years.
We are the Steelers of baseball, and I appreciate that because you want to be the Steelers of something, and we ain't the Steelers of basketball or football. So we won just enough championships. Our teams never change. Our management never changes. You're right.
So I mean, Spencer Strider's on the IL, man. That's tough. We just got some pitchers back, and now he is now that Max Fried is a stormtrooper. I.e. he's a stormtrooper of the evil empire.
Tomato.
Spencer Strider is now our ace. You would assume, right?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. No, Chris Sale.
Yeah, sure. I think how everybody envisions it is that Spencer Strider would be the ace, but I get it. Chris Sale's gold glove, whatever, silver slugger, gold glove. Yeah. Cy Young.
I mean, yes, all of those things. This is what I envision. I envision Sale being the ace, and eventually somewhere in this season, or if we bring him back again next season, Spencer Strider is the heir apparent. That's what it really is. And you hope that he basically takes the ball out of Sale's hand. But I mean, unfortunately, health been an issue.
Yeah. So that's what I was looking up. Shout out to the Google's. Spencer Strider left oblique strain out until late April. Swelling back and Waldrop, both elbow injuries. AJ Smith-Shaver, Tommy John surgery, and Joey Wentz torn ACL, forcing the team to rely on depth options early. I.e., I just named 5 pitchers. That's 5 pitchers. You're talking about the
Hawks. Spurs whooping the Heat's ass.
Oh, well, we knew that was gonna happen.
The Rockets are also getting crushed by the Bulls. Did not see that. I don't think that's a problem for us, though. It's not.
No, we don't care about that. But when it does say that with all of these injuries, the Braves are forced to look into the farm system, which we kind of had to rebuild over the last couple years. And as a result, we are now bringing up Didier Fuentes, the 20-year-old pitcher who
smoking.
What Jeff Passan said he was going to be in the bullpen, but in no hits, no runs, no walks, 17 strikeouts in 9 innings in the spring baseball. I just named 5 pitchers that were hurt. I just named 5. I think 4 of them were like season ending or coming back from season ending. So Didier, man, you might have to be in the rotation, big dog.
Have to be in the rotation. Honestly, what he's done in spring ball, he's earned a spot into the rotation, and the man is 20 years old. It's like anything. If you play well enough, we're going to give you a chance. And if we could get him and Strider smoking at the same time. Oh, now we dealing with something completely different. And especially at that age, 20 years old is crazy. We need that so bad. We need some good favor. Preferably, I think we do for some good favor. So, yes, I would truly appreciate this. And I like the guy. I like the kid. He's young.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He has like 3 or 4 pitches already, which is rare for such a young pitcher. So shout out to the Braves pitchers, the hitters, some of our best hitters, including Ronald Acuna, participated in the World Baseball Championships.
Club going up. Hey, World Baseball Championships. The World Baseball Champions, Venezuela. I want to give a hell of a congratulations with everything that they've had going on prior to, in their country, then what they had recently with Orange Man and Maduro, and then on top of that, the oil grift or theft, depending on what you call it. And for them to come out, and I said this in the group before, I was rooting for Venezuela to win before I knew that they were going to play us, and definitely once they were playing us. The Americans have not shown the most sportsmanship. They haven't been the most gracious. They haven't really been the most exciting team to watch. They didn't really seem that thrilled about winning or participating. And the rest of these countries have been infinitely more gracious and exciting to watch and happy to compete. We kind of smelling our own shit, and that's the reason I'm happy we lost.
Arrogance. The makeup of the team can kind of tell you the attitude of it. You kind of know where everybody stands.
Wow. Big sniper.
You kind of know where everybody stands on their thoughts on society, especially in the country, by the makeup of the team. Shout out to Venezuela. We know about everything that's happened off the field, off the diamond. I guess we call it a diamond. Everything off the diamond. This was something that was definitely celebrated amongst the country. And
they needed this way. They needed this way more than we did.
What's funny to me is we're never enthusiastic about sports that we're not favored to win. So, like, we weren't favored to win this. It was between Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Japan, maybe Mexico. I don't think maybe Mexico, but you may throw them in there. And then the Americans. So, of course, we're not favored to win. So we weren't really showing up. And from what I saw, everybody and their mama, whatever country, this was almost like the World Cup for me. And it was fun watching the other countries take so much pride in this game. I ain't really, y'all know where I stand politically. So I wasn't really enthused anyway.
Right. I mean, I like this, and I think that this year was really good. All the rest of these teams really appreciated playing in this. And Derek Jeter, you can kiss my ass. I know that they said that this is better than winning the World Series. For you, sure. I can understand. You're from America. The rest of these people don't have that many opportunities to play and represent their country, which I think they care way more about than their team, their job. And I think that Ronald Acuna loves to be Atlanta Brave, but he said, I was born in Venezuela. I was, that's where I'm from. I appreciate being in Atlanta Brave. I love being in Atlanta Brave, but this is my opportunity to represent my country. And we take that shit for granted. These people really like, hey, man, I'm trying to do this for me and my family and my lineage. And I think that's one of the things that those MLB players have taken for granted. I also didn't like the way that after they lost and they awarded the silver medal before they even got to the dugout, they took them off. I think that was a low-class move. I think that this team, and this was supposed to be the best American World Baseball team ever. Y'all played like some chumps. Y'all acted like some chumps.
No, I mean, they played pretty well now. I ain't going to say they played like some chumps, but they played pretty well. but they acted like chumps. They played pretty well. They beat the Dominican Republic, although I mean, we don't. It was not a strike. But I also like what's interesting to me is that they went to this, had the World Baseball Championships for 3 weeks, and then 2 days later, they was back on the diamond in spring baseball. Like, hey, you have a contractual obligation.
Oh yeah,
and now all them people that was beefing, right? They were teammates. Remember, they weren't shaking each other's hands and all that stuff.
That was
now we right back in the dugout.
That's the Mariners. I think that was a little gamesmanship, funny, ha type of thing. But also, y'all have to remember, this is these people country. This is where they are from. This is where they from, and all of their ancestors are from. Hey, man, this is still a job. This is still a job when you go to
ancestors are from.
Correct. And the rest playing for in the MLB is great because you get paid a ton of money. But this is their job. This is an opportunity for them to celebrate their country. In the same way that we love America and America this and America this and back to blue this and same thing with them.
Say back to blue.
Well, I'm saying that you know.
I just know what you said.
Yeah,
that boy took that extra step, took that 0 step over there. Gather.
Yeah, it's the news is newsing right now. But all of those things in the same way, like I think that it also pisses me off that America can take all the pride in this country, but when other people do the same, it's like, well, why do you care about where you live? It's where I'm from. And the same way you love yours, the same way I love mine. So hey, and mine ain't ruining the rest of the world for everybody. Yeah,
true. So and shout out to the gamesmanship, putting the championship medal in jersey in Ozzy Albies locker, who decided to play for the Netherlands, even though he's from Curacao.
Well, that's the thing. They're Dutch owned colony. So that's how he got there. But he was also it's weird, but I did the research. The Dutch team, the Netherlands team, was technically the correct team to play for. Like it or don't like it, colonialism, all of that. I ain't got a dog in the fight. You know how me and my folks got over here. But outside of that, it was great, and it was just really good to see people play baseball and really give it all they had, more than anything. And
Ohtani is still the biggest athlete. Ohtani is still the biggest athlete right now in sports. I would say.
Second biggest, because you want to know who was the MVP of the WBC? It was Ronnie Rockets, baby. The main event. Never forget it. Respect to you, show high, but you know this Atlanta Braves thing over here, man.
I hear you. But so shout out to the World Baseball Championship. Sure.
Reggie ain't
I ain't gonna speak bad.
Well played, I guess. But
I saw the ratings.
All right.
But shout out to the World Baseball Championship.